Escaping a high-security prison is supposed to be impossible. But impossible is just a word until someone proves it wrong. This story is inspired by real events, a prisoner, a plan, and a system that never saw it coming. His name was Adrian Cole, a mechanical engineer convicted under circumstances that never fully made sense. Inside prison, most men lose hope. Adrian started collecting data. He didn't resist. He didn't complain. He watched. Guard rotations every 20 minutes. Camera sweep delay, 3.8 seconds. Night shift fatigue between 1:30 and 3 a.m. To others, routine. To Adrian, variables. He noticed something unusual. The wall behind his bed sounded different. Not solid concrete, a patch job. Old infrastructure covered by new layers. Weak but hidden. Without access to tools, he made his own. A spoon rubbed repeatedly against the floor until its edge sharpened. Metal fragments from a food tray bent into a scraping edge. Thread from his blanket used to measure depth and distance. Everything had a purpose. He worked only when noise peaked, during storms, during shouting, during chaos. Each scrape controlled. Each night progress invisible. Dust stored inside the mattress lining. No evidence. No suspicion. Behind the wall was not freedom. It was a maintenance shaft, narrow, unstable but connected to the prison's old ventilation grid. A forgotten system no longer monitored. Adrian prepared his body, reduced weight, controlled breathing, practiced stillness. Then came the illusion. Soap, paper, hair, combined into a lifelike dummy head, placed carefully on his pillow. Under dim light, it looked real, close enough to fool a tired guard. The night arrived with heavy rain. Perfect cover. At 2:12 a.m. he began. Wall panel removed. Body sliding into darkness. The shaft was suffocating, metal edges cut into his skin. Air was thin, but he didn't stop. He reached a vertical junction. 8 feet up, no ladder. Using pipe joints as grip points, he climbed. Slow, silent, precise. At the top, a rusted vent grill, sealed decades ago. But rust weakens metal. Using his improvised tool, he applied rotational pressure targeting stress points. It didn't break. It shifted, just enough. He emerged outside the internal wall. But the yard was the real test. Floodlights sweeping. Motion sensors active. Adrian moved only in shadow intervals, timing each step with the rhythm of light. The outer fence was electrified, untouchable, unless you knew the system. Every night at 2:15 a.m., voltage dropped briefly for automated diagnostics. 12 seconds. That was the window. He waited. 2:15 a.m. The current dropped. He climbed, fast, over the barrier and disappeared into darkness. Morning count. One missing. Dummy discovered. Wall intact at first glance. No alarms triggered. No witnesses. Nothing. Search teams found no trace. No body. No path. Just questions. Did he survive? Or did the escape cost him everything? No one knows, but one thing is certain. This wasn't luck. This was precision. Because the most dangerous mind is the one that turns impossible into a plan.